What's happening, YouTube? This is Alec bringing it to you with my 29-gallon rainbow fish tank. Um, I am recently starting up a series of planted tank videos, how to plant your tank through the use of dirt substrate. It's what Dustin uses. He's an inspiration, and it's really what the plants prefer. I haven't really used EcoComplete or Fluval, but they do really, really well in this dirt. As you can see, look at the lush greenness in my tank. Alright. My video is for beginners who are starting up in this hobby, and it tries to prevent them from getting frustrated and quitting, because I know when I first started I had tons of problems, tons of questions. They got answered from people at fishthanktv.com, so I want to give a shout out to them. Thank you for all your inspiration. Some YouTube videos from Dustin's Fish Tanks, as stated earlier, and Samuel Wayne Foley Jr. as well as some Vegas Surfer videos, and just a variety of others. Can't really state them all because I've seen so many. But what my videos are about is to go step by step through every process in dirting a tank. Though this one's dirted, I will probably use a 10-gallon to really show you how to create this thing. And what it's going to do is my videos are going to show you the correct way to break down substrate before using it in your tank to prevent the excess nutrients overloading your plants if you do not have the money to stock your plants heavily from the stock your tank heavily with plants from the very beginning. Sorry about that. I'm going to be talking about the sufficient lighting required. Mine right here is some 2T5HOs. Now, let me tell you something, mine's not the best lighting. It works, but it costs a pretty penny, but it's not nearly the top-notch lighting there is. There's bigger lightings, but it works for this size tank. Filtration. Now, I only have hang on the back filtration. I'm planning on getting a Fluval canister filter, which it's kind of set up like a wet-dry sump or a wet-dry filter. But that's all I've got right now. It helps create surface agitation. I had a power head in here, but I'd taken it out. I will be talking about DIY CO2, and we'll be getting a Fluval CO2 injector, pressurized CO2. We'll see what that does, what CO2 really does to a tank, how it helps green the plants. It helps growth rate. It makes growth just kind of take off. How to propagate plants, such as your short root plants like my stargrass I've done recently down here, as well as deep rooted plants such as your Amazon sword, and kind of other miscellaneous plants like the Java fern's pretty interesting. You can see the leaflets on the plants right there. You just cut them off and they grow like what I've got glued to that piece of driftwood. Different just types of plants you can float versus plants that are deep rooted versus short rooted plants. I'm here to hit every aspect to help beginners and just problems that I've overcome that I couldn't really find a direct source of information about. That's what my videos are really all about. I just want to answer questions such as, why should I have a planted tank? How to make my fish color up. As you can see, my Lake Kootaboos right there, the turquoise boy right here, right there, they're colorful, man. They're all males in here. They're happy. I got some Bosemani, a New Guinea red rainbow, but they're all males, don't have any females. Afraid if I got any, I don't have a big enough tank for one, but if I got any, there's 5 males. You're supposed to have 3 females to every male, and it doesn't really matter what species. I could put a Bosemani. The New Guinea red rainbow might try to mate with her, because all these are New Guinea species, none are Australian. Don't know if they come from the same rivers. I can show you how to mat things, such as my Java moss down there. I'm going to teach you a little bit about shrimp. I don't have any right now, but I'm planning on getting a breeding cup, putting some Java moss down in it, and trying to get some red cherry shrimp, as these rainbows are big enough to probably devour them. They devour some bloodworms. I'll just show you updates on my tank, as I'm pretty sure this is not the only appeal. Don't really do much until the aquascaping. I kind of just threw it together. What I thought I like the jungle aesthetic appeal. I'll go through different species, just stuff you've probably seen, or there's stuff that's out there, but I'm just going to give my point of view, and I'm going to give every problem that I've ever encountered and how to try to correct that, because as you can see now, my tank is thriving in the right direction, so I must be doing something right. just stuff that, normally you don't see. People say it, but they kind of skip steps. And I'm going to try to hit every step, such as the difference between a main one between gravel substrate and sand substrate. Sand looks great, but it can be a pain in the neck sometimes. And I'll be discussing this, like I said, all in later videos, but this is just an introductory of what I'm going to be doing, how I'm going to take you step by step, and hopefully I'm going to get followers along with me. And what these are just trying, this is just trying to give knowledge. This is nothing else. I just want to have people to, I want people to like this hobby, not get frustrated at it, not give up, and just try to send them in the right direction, and just provide, hopefully, correct information. I know I don't want to be, I'm not the most experienced person out there, but, I'll try to do extensive research before making each and every video. But aside from that, I'll go, I know you could probably go and find some beginner plants, but like I said, aside from that, this is just my 29-gallon rainbow fish tank. It's got some autocats. Oh, another thing I'll be going over snails. Snails. I have some MTS, Malaysian trumpet snails in here. They're burrowed. They reproduce really fast, can build up your nitrates, but, if I can tell you how to limit their population size through the use of, I'm not for sure on loaches, haven't tried loaches, but there's assassin snails. But just everything as far as from cleanup crew, species, stock in a tank, plants, how to make the planted tank, how to head it in the right direction. Stuff to look for afterwards, such as my jungle vallisneria. The leaves are melting, but the roots are healthy, they're white, they're growing. As long as your roots are healthy and you have some greenery in there, and the older leaves are going to probably melt away, but new leaves are going to pop up, so just don't worry about that. Just stuff all in general as that. But, please rate, subscribe, and follow me as I take you through this archive of information on the planted tank. Thank you.